Great question. All right, I'm going to kind of tap on that. The first thing to look for is professionalism. You want a program that's going to come with professionalism and organization. Man, if you don't have a consistent place to practice, whether it be in a gym or outside, you know, that's one thing. You want some consistency. Two, communication. I mean, you know, we try to send emails every Sunday for the week. What's going on? What's happening? Practice times. Is it a tournament weekend? All of the above. You know what I'm saying? So you want a program that's organized, that's professional, and then once you get past that point, man, look at the practices. Man. Look how the practices are structured. Do they have a plan, a practice plan? Are kids just kind of messing around and shooting and you're working on something for half an hour and, ain't nobody really getting better. I think parents got to pay attention to that stuff. So if you come into 1 hour practices, we're going to practice for an hour and a half. And the first, 45 minutes going to be all skill work. All skill work. Okay. We're going to get in, we're going to dig in. Coaches are into it. We're going to get loose. We're hammering in skill work. And on that back end, now we're going to do competitive drills, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, things to let them understand how hard they got to compete in order to even sniff the next level, and you played there. So if coaches can't control how hard you play and they can't beg you to play hard. So, those are the things that we design our practices around, when we're doing our travel ball practices, so those are things to look for, first and foremost, I think sometimes they got a tendency to look at what kids are playing here, playing there. Look at what's the best fit for your kid, I know we have kind of an elite team that, does more extensive traveling for exposure. A lot of kids think that, they want to play for a shoe team, EYBL, Adidas Gauntlet, this and that. But guess what? Everybody can't play for those teams. They're going to take the best 10 guys, and then that's it. So where do you fall, And so we've done a good job the last 4 years of taking kids who are, man, they're right there on the cusp of being a shoe level player, but you may have to play here, and we still go provide that exposure. Traveling in the Southeast, we've been as far as to Dallas, we've been in Hampton, Virginia. We're playing in all the exposure events. So we have done a pretty good job of providing that exposure, and we can still be a competitive team. We played against shoot teams, and we're right there, 1-point game, 2-point game. So everybody don't have to be that. And we're working on some things where we can get, fully sponsored for a team to get out there and travel across the country and play. But it's a lot of good things that we're doing, man. We've been able through that elite team to put guys in school. I want to say the previous spring, almost 80% of that entire team signed to play college basketball, whether it was JUCO, Division II, so it's been really good, and the things that we're teaching, the things that we're stressing to these guys is working, because college coaches are saying, hey, listen, man, they're coming in ready, prepared. They know what to expect. And so we've been giving them things that, that's going to help them for that next level.